Hello everyone, this is issame and today we will talk about assigning objects a reference. In the previous lecture we discussed basics of classes and objects. So let's start this today's lecture. I have created a simple class student and inside the student I have three instance variable. Also I have created an object. Creating object is a two-way process. First we have to create a reference variable and then an actual object. So I have created a reference variable named s1 of type student, and then I have created an object with new operator and assigned its reference to s1. So these two this statement and these two statement have same meaning. Now let us discuss the statement and its effect. So when I created a reference variable s1 of type student, which means that s1 can point to any object of type student of class student. So initially it is pointing to null. Null means nothing. It means that s1 is not pointing to any object right now. So after creating an object with the help of new operator, I have assigned its reference to s1 and the reference is 1024 in the memory, which is the memory address of that object. So s1 is now pointing to this reference and this object has its own copy of instance variable. So how can we access the members of a class? We can access the member of class with dot operator, which is also known as period in Java. So we just have to write the reference variable name dot member of the class, which could be a instance variable or a method. So in this statement I have assigned a student name a value of Chris, which is of object reference variable s. So s1 dot student name is equal to Chris. Similarly, I have set the department name CS and age as 20. Moreover, dot operator is also used to access classes and interfaces from packages. Packages are nothing but are used to organize classes and interfaces like folders. We will talk about packages later on in another video. Now let us understand null. As I have explained this. This is a reference variable and currently pointing to null. Now s1 is pointing to a new object. The main point here, we can explicitly set a reference variable to null by writing by assigning it a value of null. So now s1 again pointing to null. Let us discuss one more fact about objects, that two or more reference variable can point to a single object. Now I have created a s1 reference variable and assigned a reference of object 1008. Similarly, s2 is pointing an object at 1236. Now look at this. I have assigned s2 the reference of s1. This means that s1 and s2 are both pointing to same object. Let us sum up the discussion till now. We have discussed that a class is a blueprint or a template, while an object is an instance of class. Class is a logical concept while object has physical existence. Class is created by class keyword and then name of the class and then curly braces which represents scope of the class. Creating an object is a two-way process. First we have to create a reference variable and then an object by new operator. Members of the class can be accessed by dot operator. Let us quickly practice these concepts. Open your IDE and inside the IDE create a new project. I am creating this project on NetBeans. You can use any other ID and I'm giving the project name as default. As you can see, it is building our project. So project has been created here, Java application 7, and it also created the main method. Click on this uh, Java application 7 and inside the source packages you can see a package name as Java application 7. Right click on it, inside the new, click a new class. So here we have to create a new class. I'm creating a class student as I have depicted. Just press enter a class has been created. Just and add some members like string name and string department, then int age. Save this file, go back to your main method. So here I have main method, and inside the main method let us create the object of that class. So I'm creating the object of that class, student s1. Let me copy assignment operator. So student s1 is equal to new student. So I have created an object of class student. Now let's access the members of class student. S1 dot age is equal to 20. S1 dot department is equal to CS. S1 dot name is equal to, let's say name is Chris. Now I have assigned values of the reference variable s1. Now let us print these values. System dot out dot print ln and just s1 dot name. Let us copy this line and print other things, department and age. Let us save this file, press Ctrl S and run this project. So as you have seen, the values has been created, Chris, CS and 20. Now let us quickly create another object. I'm just copying all this. So here you just have to change the reference variable. I'm changing it to s2. Let us quickly change s2, s2 and s2. Let us change the values. Age is 25, department is IT and name is Robin. Again save the file and run or press F6. So as you can see that first object has its own values and second object has its own values. So each time you create object, that object will point its own instance variable. Let's do another thing, and that is assigning s2 s2 assigns s1. So this statement this statement will do, s1's reference is being assigned to s1 too. So now both object will point to both reference variable will point to same object. Let us quickly run and see the output. As you can see that both objects are pointing to object of Chris. So let us now set n2 as null. Control S and F6. Waiting for output. So till s1 it is working, and but s2 is pointing null, and we are using these statements. So due to these statements it is giving error, and the error is here, as you can see, and it has thrown an exception. Thanks for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe.